standing up again, taking back control of myself. You showed me a light to you when I was surrounded.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. It is your host Ria Mahomed on Nxt Genz right here at Radio Al Ansar. From exploring current trends to delving into pressing issues like social justice and mental health, this show fearlessly tackles the pivotal subjects that resonate deeply within our generation. My mission is to embody authenticity, relatability, and humor, ensuring that even the most challenging discussions become accessible and engaging, creating a space where listeners can feel understood and entertained simultaneously. Now, today, firstly, we are going to be chatting to Sister Halima Ismail from the Al Ansar Outreach about the upcoming Sweet Drive. Assalamu alaikum. How are you doing today?
Walaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. And jazakallah so much for having me on your show. I know it's been a while.
Yes, it has. When are you coming in for, a general chat?
Probably after Ramadan. Ramadan is our most busiest time of the year. So
Indeed.
Definitely after Ramadan.
Awesome. Now, why are sweet hampers so meaningful during Ramadan and especially leading up to Eid?
So, sweet hampers, it might look like something small, right? But emotionally, it makes such a huge impact on the kiddies in different areas that we go to distribute the sweet hampers to. And as you know, Ramadan is about sacrifice, reflection, and giving. And also, as we move forward to Eid, for us, it's so exciting. We're picking out our outfits, our decor for the houses. But for some people, it's not like that.
Yeah.
It's so stressful and emotionally draining for certain people in different areas. That's why with these sweet hampers, when we do our distributions, we just take something small to put a smile on kiddies' faces.
I love that. That is amazing. Now, who are the main beneficiaries of this drive and how are they identified?
So our main beneficiaries are families in poor communities, in poor areas, the underprivileged communities. We try to help. So in outreach, we try to help everyone as much as we can. And for the day of Eid, the sweet hampers, it makes such a big difference because we also give Eid clothing to the kids as well.
Wow,
and we
brilliant.
add something extra special with the sweet hampers.
SubhanAllah. Now, what exactly goes into each sweet hamper?
So each sweet hamper is thoughtfully packed with a variety of treats, right? Your chips, your chocolates, your lollipops. And we urge the listeners to come through, bring in sweet packs, and you're more than welcome to come with us when we do our distributions.
Wonderful. How many hampers are you hoping to distribute this year?
So last year we distributed about 2,000 hampers. Our target for this year is much bigger. So say about 3,500 to 4,000 sweet hampers.
Oh my goodness, that is amazing. Now, lastly, I just have one more question for you. How can the community contribute to get involved in the drive?
So the community can contribute by donating sweets or sponsoring the entire hampers. Last year we had little kids come through, pack hampers, and distribute it to other kids as well. So the listeners somebody call us on 031-208-1601, and Sister Saliha or myself can help you further.
Okay, brilliant. Jazakallah. Now, thank you so much for coming on. I hope to see you soon.
For having me.
Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum salam.
Okay, so I wanted to start off Ramadan with something absolutely exciting, which is a giveaway for a 150 Rand voucher for Doppio Zero. Now, here's how it's going to work. I am going to ask you a question, and the first person to respond correctly wins. Now, here's the question. How many Doppio Zeros are there in Durban, and where are they located? Anyway, let me know. I will give you the correct response after the ad break. And I'm going to have a guest coming in, Mrs. Sajida Khan, who is 21, and I'm really excited for that. I mean, we're the same age. Awesome. Okay, I'll see you soon.
WhatsApp us now on 060-904-1056.
Radio Al Ansar, 24/7, 365.
Next Gen is proudly brought to you by Chipper Whisper. People with a taste for life. This Saturday night segment is proudly brought to you by Spur Chippewa at the Atrium. Over 24 years of great food. And this Ramadan, they're open until 4 a.m. on Saturday nights for Seri. If you're up late, Spur's got you covered.
This segment is brought to you by Kenfield Auto, your RMI approved service and repair specialist. 236 Brickfield Road, Overport.
Kenfield Auto.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. ربنا فاغفر لنا ذنوبنا وكفر عنا سيئاتنا وتوفنا وقفنا مع الأبرار.
Car won't start?
Can feel auto.
Noisy brakes?
Can feel auto.
Due for a service?
Can feel auto. Can feel auto. The answer to all your car problems. Your service and repair specialist for your VW, Audi, Suzuki, Toyota, or just about any vehicle. Kenfield Auto, your RMI and insurance approved workshop. Follow the red and white board in the passage at 236 Brickfield Road, Overport. Call Shafi on 031 207 2399. Kenfield Auto.
From majestic Marrakesh to dazzling Dubai, incredible Istanbul to the luxury of London, La Sultana Couture brings you a range of modest wear made for the woman who knows who she is and what she wants. Abayas, two-piece sets, and glamorous evening wear. Whether it be day wear, evening wear, or glammed up special occasion, La Sultana Couture has it all. With branches at Gateway Shopping Mall, Westwood Mall, and Sunway Center Overport, we look forward to seeing you.
At a time when investment decisions are clouded by skepticism and uncertainty, trust means everything. For over a decade, Anglo-Wealth Sharia has built investor relationships based on trust through transparency. Our asset-backed profit share investment solution, structured on ethical principles, expertly caters for the Sharia-conscious investor. Invest with peace of heart and mind this Ramadan and earn halal returns of up to 17% per annum. For more information, call 031 566 5201. Anglo-Wealth Sharia is a registered national credit provider.
After a long day of fasting, there's nothing more comforting than gathering around the table with family and food made with love. With Paco Chili Bite Mix, you get authentic flavor everyone looks forward to without the fuss. Just mix, fry, and serve perfectly spiced Paco Chili Bites that are crispy, tasty, and always a favorite at iftar. Since 1948, Paco has been bringing trusted, authentic flavor to South African homes. This Ramadan, make every table feel special. Paco Chili Bite Mix, just the right bite. Buy yours today.
Save the date. Hajj Seminar 2026 is back. Saturday, 11th April, 8 a.m. to 1:30 p.m. at 207 West Road in Overport. Proudly brought to you by the Al Ansar Foundation and the Capital Group of Companies.
Next Gen is proudly brought to you by Chipper Whisper. People with a taste for life.
Riveting interviews. Empowering, educating, and appealing.
WhatsApp us now on 060 904 1056.
Okay, beautiful souls, it is me, Ria Mahomed, back live on Next Gen. Now, today we have a very special guest joining us today, Sajida Khan, a 20-year-old BCom Human Resources student. Now, today, Sajida and I are here to share our insights on a challenge that many young people face, trying to break into the job market when every role demands experience, yet opportunities for gaining that experience are absolutely limited. Now, we will be exploring how the cycle puts students in a disadvantage and what can be done to bridge that gap. So stay tuned because this is going to be an important and absolutely eye-opening conversation. Firstly, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Sajida, how are you doing today?
Assalamu alaikum. I'm good, thanks. And you, alhamdulillah. I just want to say Ramadan Mubarak to everyone
Ramadan
out there.
Mubarak.
And I hope everybody's Ramadan is going wonderful thus far. And I'd like to say thank you for having me on your show today. It's such a pleasure.
Thank you so much. Thank you for coming on, Jazakallah. I really appreciate it. I mean, I was at home and I was thinking, I have a show. Now, I need a guest because I really like having guests during Ramadan, especially.
Yes.
Every week. And I was like, wait, I met Sajida. Okay, I obviously knew you prior to this occasion previously. But I was like, I met Sajida for the first time in person, like properly, where I actually got to speak to her. And I was like, she has a lot of energy. She's so vibrant. Like, I love her. She's perfect for this.
I get that a lot, actually.
Yes, you
Can you believe I'm on 2 hours of sleep for today, by the way?
Why?
Because I couldn't sleep. I didn't sleep until 7, then I just never slept afterwards.
Oh my
Slept for like 2 hours, and then my mom came and woke me up because we had things to do.
Oh,
so we were on 2 hours of sleep.
2 hours of sleep. But you're looking brilliant. You're looking vibrant. You seem vibrant. We love it. No one can tell. Don't worry about that. No one can tell.
Can't tell the eye bags?
Oh, no, not
okay,
at all.
perfect.
Stunning. Mashallah. No nazar. Now, I mean, we wanted to talk about the job market in the society. There's so much going on. A lot of people, especially our age, are struggling to find a job.
Yeah.
I mean, it's absolutely insane. Like, whereas some people find their jobs, but that's within their family.
Yeah.
Like me. I'm not even like, honestly, I'm just going to take it. The job that I have right now, other than Al-Azhar, firstly, I'm not qualified to do it, but I'm doing really well in it.
And that's all that matters.
Like, I mean, I'm
isn't it?
studying law, and then I have a full-time job. It's quite a mix, but we're figuring it out. We're figuring it out.
To.
Yes. Now, okay. So I put a poll up on my social media, actually a question sticker, and I was like, okay, give us a few questions to speak about on Nxt Gen.
Right.
About your questions within the job market and what we're looking for. Okay, so the first one I had received is, why do most entry-level jobs still require prior experience?
Mm-hmm.
So what do you think?
So I think that employers always want to reduce risk.
Yes.
They tend to hire somebody with experience that it makes it feel safe for them, and it requires them because they need less training and can contribute immediately. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So this creates a cycle where young people can't gain experience because no one gives them that first chance. Nobody's willing to take that risk on them.
Yeah,
Nobody's
100%.
willing to invest in their potential.
Mm.
So that's what I think. What do you think?
Now, I guess most entry-level jobs prior to experience, because employers prioritize efficiency, low risk, and immediate productivity, as you basically did mention. Now, businesses obviously often don't have the time to, budget, or train someone from scratch. Okay,
Training and developing them.
Yes, 100%. Now, hiring someone with experience means that there's less supervision, fewer mistakes, and a faster output.
Yeah, I get that.
So,
but I also want to say that I feel like to all the employers out there that are currently listening to this right now, I want you to remember this line, okay?
Yes.
So if we invest in youth, we invest into the future workforce.
100%.
You understand what I mean?
No, I get that. Like, in fact, we have Mr. Zach sitting here across us, right? And he actually, he obviously worked for Al-Ansar, obviously still is.
Mm-hmm.
And then he left us to go for a few months to his home country. I was very disappointed about that. And we had a few meetings with Al-Ansar and stuff, and they were saying Zach is basically, well, firstly, he's very smart. He's basically the future. I mean, that's why I'm so glad he was back. When he got back, I was like, oh my gosh, Zach, you're back. I was so happy about it. So finally, I get exactly what you're saying, because I mean, he's very advanced in what he does as well.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess in competitive job markets, experience also becomes an easy way to filter large numbers of applicants. So even if the role is junior, employers may choose someone who has already worked in a professional setting because it just signals reliability and practical skills.
And it's also lenient for them as well.
Yes. But the thing is, when you're looking for a job, how do you get a job if you have no experience? Because everyone's looking for experience. That's why I was lucky. I mean, I got this job from my uncle just as a job, but obviously I don't think I'd be able to withhold it for a very long time once I'm actually deeper, once I'm done with my studies.
Yeah, and you
then I do articles and this and that.
Boards.
Yeah. In fact. So I have a twin brother, him, Raid. And the funny thing is that he is basically qualified to do my job that I'm doing right now. I'm not gonna lie, I basically took it from him because he met up in his motorcycle accident. He was out for 3 months. I mean, he's still out, can't work just yet. But
you're just keeping the seat warm for now, so when he does arrive.
But thankfully, he was running two of my uncle's other businesses, and now once he was in hospital, my uncle started 2 new businesses. I obviously can't mention too much on Al-Ansar, unless he is spoken to and then sponsors come up and whatnot. Yeah. But so basically I'll still have my job if my brother comes back. Hopefully.
That's amazing.
So if Uncle Nabil is listening, I should be your favorite niece, keep my job. Nippo baby. Anyway, so I guess Now, going back to the topic that we were talking about, another reason in the gap is between academic knowledge and workplace readiness. So like a qualification, yes, it shows theory, but experience shows application. So like with me, I'm studying law, right? Firstly, I'm glad that I'm also working here because Al-Ansar, and then for my uncle as well, because there's a lot going on there. I'm glad because it also gains my experience. And then also for law, I can put that onto my CV, and then I want to start doing back work. Do you know what's back work?
Vacation work.
Yeah, vacation work.
Yeah.
So basically, it's going to firms and shadowing.
Yeah.
So that's what I also plan on doing. I haven't had much time to do that, but I'm going to be doing that soon. I have 2 firms that I'm going to go to and work with and just, get some experience in this type of marketing field.
Yeah, but another factor that I think is overlooked when it comes to workplace experience compared to when you're in campus. So when you're doing assignments, there's deadlines.
Yes.
So you meet those deadlines in order to pass your modules.
100%.
So that's time management.
I love that. That's brilliant.
When you're doing your assignments again, sometimes you're required to work with other people. Does that not make you a team player?
100%.
Are those not attributes or skills
100%.
that are needed in a workplace environment?
The sad thing is that those qualities are overlooked. It's just like, I know you're supposed to. Yes,
it's undervalued.
It's like you're supposed to be doing that either way. So, how does that...
We've been training for this from like a long time, actually.
Yes.
From the start.
Yes. Wait, I have a question for you, okay? This is completely unrelated. You know how in school we studied Afrikaans? Did you do it from like grade 1 when you first started?
I think grade R. No, not grade R. 1.
Right. So now, I started in grade 4, but I assume that language, I guess if we've been studying it for 12 years, basically, does that mean we were supposed to know it off by heart?
We were supposed to be fluent in it.
Yes, because sorry, why am I saying off by heart? Sorry. Were you supposed to be fluent in it? Like, do you need to know the language fluently?
Ek kan nie praat Afrikaans nie, man. Ek is nie baie goed nie.
Sajida. How do I say same in Afrikaans?
Saamstelling.
One day. One day we'll figure out the Afrikaans language, but that's enough for today, okay? If Afrikaans
Isn't Sam together?
I don't know.
I think so.
Like in matric, so I did obtain a bachelor's degree. My Afrikaans, I think I got I shouldn't be exposing myself here, but I think I got about 67%. Because I was like, I don't know Afrikaans. The only time I actually did really well was, I guess, for the creative writing part, because that I can just memorize.
I won't lie. I think I'd like to hope and think I actually was good in Afrikaans, because growing up, my dad and I used to talk back and forth in Afrikaans.
Okay,
just for fun. But it was broken Afrikaans, broken as I don't even know how to compare it. It was just very broken Afrikaans.
I love that. Like with me, I guess, I feel like once I was in school, I guess I wasn't too bad in Afrikaans throughout the year. My results are not that bad.
Yeah.
But I feel like now if I had to think about the language, I'm just like, don't ask me that. I don't even know grade 1 Afrikaans. But I can tell you what's pen in Afrikaans.
What is pen?
Pen.
Okay, let me tell you my favorite word in Afrikaans.
Okay, tell me.
Jy is 'n morsjorsa. Do you know what a morsjorsa is?
No, please tell me.
A morsjorsa is dun dun dun, a litterbug. It just sounds good. It just rolls off your tongue.
A morsjorsa.
A morsjorsa. And then another one that's my favorite. Okay, I'm so sorry. It's unrelated, but I have to.
But I'm loving
share
this.
it. I'm enjoying this conversation.
Yes.
Another one is. This is very often that we do have, especially since we're in Ramadan.
Yes.
A driehoekkerrykoek.
A driehoekkerrykoek. A driehoekkerrykoek.
A driehoekkerrykoek. It's a samosa.
A samosa?
Yes.
Why are these like such simple words, I guess, they're so complex in Afrikaans. Why does Afrikaans have to make it so difficult?
Difficult.
I don't know.
The only reason why I remember that one is because drie is like 3. You know what I mean?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's think about Afrikaans. What's your favorite Afrikaans word out of everything?
I think it's Morsjoorsta.
Morsjoorsta.
Yes. It is.
It's so like for some
it sounds like a vulgar word too at the same time.
Yeah.
But it's not.
But it's not.
It's just a little bug.
Are you a little bug?
No.
Good.
It's nie Morsjoorsta nie, man.
Pollution is not good. How do you say pollution is not good?
Cricket noises.
We don't have our sound engineer back here to, portray those noises right now. But anyway, okay, going back to what we were talking about. Sorry, it's a bit boring now compared to our current conversation, unfortunately. But, it's actually quite interesting. I guess it resonates with a lot of individuals in this era, especially around our age. I mean, we're 20. Sorry,
and we're like only 20 at the same time. But then again, we feel so much of pressure going into life because it feels like, you know what, I need to get my life in order now. I need to start taking those big steps in life. I'm an adult now.
Yes, because life is evolving completely every second, especially now. I mean, we were born into social media. That's how it is now. I mean, there's so much going on. I mean, with those e-files and this and that, it's insane.
And I feel like we're transitioning into a different stage in our life at the same time.
100%.
And it's scary at the same time. And I'm sure that all of our viewers out there that are around our age are probably terrified as well because now, what do you mean I need to adult?
Yes.
What do you mean?
I guess because we were all like, okay, yes, we had our responsibilities. Like our parents gave us chores, responsibilities. Here's what this and that.
But those are nothing compared to
But then it's like, okay, I'm 20 now. That means I have to, okay, firstly, I thought I was going to be done with studying after school, but now I have to go study for another 4 years. Plus, I have to do law school, articles, board exams. Once I'm like 26, I'm still basically studying for board exams.
Okay, but you know what's even more scary for me?
Yes.
That this is my last year.
Oh, okay. So when it comes to your field of study, what do you branch off into? Where do you go? What do you do?
So basically what I'm planning on doing is, so I did my 3 years.
Yes.
And that's my degree. And then inshallah I'm going to try to find myself a job, which is very hard, by the way, because I need experience and somebody help me get experience.
So what type of job are you looking for? Can you give me a bit
in
about
human resources, anything. I'm like, I was actually talking to somebody and they were telling me, you know what, you should start with administration as well, because once you get into administration, you can work your way up
and get
to the HR department. You know what I mean?
100%.
And so I'm literally, I like working with people. I'm a people's person, as you may tell.
I love that. That is why when we met at that audition, I was like, she's coming on my show
one day or another.
Yes. In fact, I did tell you when I was there, when we were sitting together, and I was like, so you should come on my show next year. I mean,
and here I am.
Yes, you are. And thank you for coming on such late notice.
It's okay, man. I'm really happy to be here.
You are amazing. Now, going back to our topic of discussion.
For like the 5th time?
Yes. Now, how do you think how are students expected to gain experience if no one hires them? That's really important. What do you think?
I don't know the answer to this question, but I'd like to think that students often have to create their own opportunities. They have to create their own opportunities through maybe like volunteering or part-time work or campus roles, projects, or like freelancing. I feel like in return, it shifts the burden onto the student rather than the system supporting them and trying to help them figure out their way as they're like going through this new chapter in their lives and transitioning it, making it more smoother for them. But instead, it's more difficult because you need 2 to 3 years experience for an entry level position.
100%. I mean, I guess what you just mentioned, it's the exact frustration that students face. And honestly, the system does not make it any easier. I mean, if companies aren't hiring beginners, students are often expected to build experience in alternative ways. Like, for example, internships and vacation work, as I just
Yeah,
mentioned.
but at the same time, it's so hard to get as well.
Is, I mean, like with law, for example, you can't just go to a firm and be like, can I do some back work without some evidence that, like, you are studying and showing your results so you can get into a good firm to get good experience. So, like, vacation work, back work, it's unpaid, completely unpaid.
And I feel like that's a problem as well. I mean, like, you can't, like, it's sometimes it's understandable as to why it's unpaid.
Yeah.
But at the same time, students need to cover their commuting fees and their transport fees.
Yes, because not everyone can afford unpaid work.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So that raises a problem as well, but what's our solution?
That's it. Or, I mean, part-time jobs. Like, but then again, it's quite hard to just attain. Like, I mean, retail, you can go to clothing store, something like that. Then tutoring, admin work, even if it's unrelated to your degree, it still builds soft skills like communication, time management, and responsibility. And that's why I was like, what work I'm doing now is completely unrelated to law. But this is what's gonna build my skills when it comes to, I mean,
Your skill
public
set
relations, everything. It's gonna heighten that. It's gonna help me. So another thing is, like, I mean, there's volunteering, like NGOs, community projects, and student organizations. These develop leadership and teamwork experience. And then, of course, another thing is freelancing. Or side projects that you could just do, like, for example, graphic design, writing, coding, social media management. But what I also just noticed, you know how you can say, okay, let's say you're doing graphic design, and you say, okay, I'm gonna start a company. Well, for myself, I'm gonna start a little business, start it off small, I'm gonna put it on social media, and I'm gonna advertise it. But then the hard part is when you see you advertising, you're doing everything right on social media. But for some odd reason, you're not getting enough followers, you're not getting enough views, not getting enough of anything, you're getting no business at all. Then it's like, what do I do? Like, I feel like I'm doing everything, but what exactly do I do?
What am I missing?
Exactly. And I guess that's what a lot of businesses struggle with, and then they end up giving it to other people to market their businesses. And I don't know whether I should say, like, I mean, the business that I'm working with right now, we've gotten messages where people are asking us, like, they could send our adverts, they can do our adverts for us, they could do everything for us and post it, and they'll help us get bigger, like, help us reach our goal and everything, right? But then I'm like, I don't know if it's worth doing that, because we don't, I mean, we have asked, like, we are here doing that exact work, we're doing what we need to do for that purpose, so what's the point in having someone else do it? So I really don't know.
I get you, though. I do get you.
Okay, anyway, we're going to go on to a quick ad break, so I'll see you soon.
Next Gen is proudly brought to you by Chippewa Spur. People with a taste for life. If you grew up in Durban, chances are you've got a Spur memory somewhere in there. Spur Chippewa at the Atrium has been part of family moments for over 24 years. And right now, something exciting is on the way, with a full revamp and a brand new kiddies play area coming soon. And this Ramadan, they're also doing something special, opening until 4 a.m. on Saturday nights for Seri. Spur Chippewa at the Atrium, still the place where families meet.
Looking for something unforgettable? Take off with Egypt Air and step into the world of discovery from Johannesburg to Cairo, onward to Europe, Asia, and the Middle East. Experience comfort, warm hospitality, and the pride of flying with Africa's oldest airline. Egypt Air connects you to more than 70 destinations worldwide with generous baggage allowance, delicious onboard meals, and convenient flight schedules. Your journey starts the moment you board. Book now at egyptair.com. Call us on 011 537 7640 or through your preferred travel agency. Egypt Air, a Star Alliance member. Timeless, limitless.
This Ramadan, please consider donating to the Islamic Dawah movement. For over 45 years, IDM has built over 80 masjids and distributed more than 160,000 Qurans in 8 local languages. IDM has installed over 250 boreholes and water wells. Over 1,000 children are fed daily, building strong Muslim communities in disadvantaged areas. Donate now and earn Sadaqah Jariyah. Call IDM on 031 304 6883 or visit idmsa.org to donate. IDM, taking Islam to as many hearts and homes as possible.
As the sun sets and the day slows, it's time to gather time to share. Time for iftar at Spur. Enjoy a juicy 150-gram cheddar malt steak, 4 buffalo wings, 2 crispy samosas, and a chilled glass of faluda for $219.90. Or enjoy the half cheddar malt chicken schnitzel with all the same delicious sides for just $199.90. Available at all halal Spurs till 19 March. T's and C's apply. Spur, people with a taste for life.
As winter approaches, many in our communities face cold, difficult nights. This Ramadan, join the Sunday Lounge and Reggae Hayat as we bring warmth to elders, orphans, and deserving families. The cost of a blanket is only 140 Rand. Strictly Lillah. Call Outreach now on 031 208 1601 and help wrap someone in warmth this winter.
Some events are advertised. This one is anticipated. From the 5th to the 8th of March, the Al Ansar Eid Milan returns to the Saxony Westwood Mall. A curated Ramadan experience for those who prefer everything in one refined space. Exclusive brands, limited collections, and signature Eid pieces. Exceptional deals without the chaos. A dedicated Salah and Tarawih facilities and secure parking. And we can't forget the kiddies corner. An array of cuisines thoughtfully selected for you. This isn't a pop-up, it's the standard. The Eid Milan from the 5th to the 8th of March at Saxony Westwood Mall. See you there.
Ramadan is around the corner and preparation starts now. Get ready for a blessed month with Ramadan specials at the Al Ansar shop. From premium quality dates, refreshing Zamzam water to beautiful Ramadan gifting ideas for family, friends and loved ones. Al Ansar shop has everything you need to welcome the holy month. Perfect for iftar and meaningful gifts that come from the heart. Visit Al Ansar shop today and prepare for Ramadan the right way. Call 031 208 1601 or visit us at 207 West Road in Overport. Al Ansar shop, preparing hearts and homes for Ramadan.
I dedicate this month to you.
It's Ramadan, the month where the family gathers and the kitchen becomes the heart of the home. This Ramadan, win on the social network with the Paco Chili Bite Mix competition. Tell us how you use your Paco Chili Bite Mix and any special recipes you have. Send us a voice note to 060-904-1056 and you could win 1,000 Rand in cash. Paco Chili Bite Mix adds instant and authentic flavor. Quick, easy, and perfect. We can't wait to hear your recipes. Paco Chili Bite Mix. Just the right bite.
You know what really gets under my skin? When my cake or icing just doesn't come out right. It's such a bummer. But I found this incredible margarine called Wooden Spoon, and it's been a total lifesaver for my baking adventures. It makes my icing turn out just perfect every time. When I whip up something with Wooden Spoon, I feel like a master baker. Seriously, my cakes have never looked better. The secret? Wooden Spoon margarine. It's like the magic ingredient for nailing those perfect bakes. And guess what? It's even endorsed by the South African Bakers Guild Association. Just another quality product from the Willowton Group.
If you're looking for a place where the whole family can enjoy a great meal, Spur Chippewa at the Atrium has been doing just that for over 25 years. And there's even more to look forward to with an exciting revamp and a brand new kiddies play area coming soon. Whether it's breakfast, lunch or dinner, Spur is all about great food, friendly service and making memories together. Visit Spur Chippewa at the Atrium and experience why families keep coming back. Next Gen is proudly brought to you by Chippewa Spur. People with a taste for life.
It's Ria Mahomed here, hosting the Next Gen show on Radio Al Ansar. It's not just a radio show, it stands as a powerful movement in its own right. It embodies the essence of individuality, creativity, and positivity, where we explore the latest trends and engage in lively discussions. Expect a mix of insight, humor, and mental health, social justice, and relevance that promises an enlightening and enjoyable listening experience, ensuring you don't miss out on this captivating adventure on Next Gen. Okay, beautiful souls, it is me, Ria Mahomed, back live on Next Gen with the lovely Sajida Khan. Assalamu alaikum once again.
Hello, everybody. I come back.
You come back. I feel like, wait, can you pull off accents? Cause
I can a little bit. I'd like to think that I can.
Would you like to share some?
Which one would you like me to do? Would you like me to tell you to come have a cup of tea with me? Yeah?
I would love a cup of tea.
A cup of tea with the Queen.
With the Queen? I feel like I can only pull off the British accent. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I feel like I do mix up my accents a lot though, yeah?
You have a wonderful accent.
You think so?
Wonderful.
Why, thank you.
Absolutely beautiful.
Delightful to meet your acquaintance.
What else can you pull up?
Why don't you give me something? Let's see if I can.
That I do not. I don't know. What? Give me something.
I don't know. I can't think of it right now, man.
Okay.
That's the problem. I can't think of the accents that I do at home when I'm just walking around trying to make myself a cup of tea. And I'm,
you're right. Come on, tell us the story. Okay, well, before we continue, I wanted to mention the giveaway once again, where I am giving away a 150 Rand voucher for Doppio Zero. And here's how it's going to work. I'm going to ask you a question, and the first person to respond correctly wins. We have gotten quite a few responses, but unfortunately, most of them are incorrect. I need you to give me, tell me how many Doppio Zeros there are in Durban and where they are both located. I need one person to tell me. I'm giving away one voucher. So let us know via WhatsApp at 060-904-1056. Now, back to our topic of discussion.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we're unfortunately running out of time, but let's wrap this last bit up a bit. But before we go on, I know you did want to tell me something.
Oh, my.
Yes,
okay.
You wanted to share something with us.
So, before I leave and I'm gone and I never come back.
You are coming back.
Oh, will I?
You are definitely coming back.
Inshallah. So, before I do leave, I'd like to leave you guys with a few words of wisdom from me, Sajida Khan, Quote Me 2026. Okay, so I'm here as part of a generation that is educated and motivated and ready to work, but often locked out by the requirement for prior experience.
Yeah.
In today's economic climate, many students simply cannot afford to work for free while they're trying to build that experience and start their lives off. This issue is not just personal, it affects thousands of young people trying to build an independent future for themselves, where they don't have to be relying on other people and they can get themselves what they need. They can start their lives, they can get their own car, make investments, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I believe that young people are not lazy or unqualified.
Yeah.
We are just locked out of opportunities because experience is required before a first chance is given. And the current economy makes unpaid work impossible for many.
Yeah.
And I think that many entry-level roles require experience, but without that first job, gaining experience becomes nearly impossible. And in a tough economy, as we've mentioned, unpaid internships or volunteering aren't realistic for students who need income to survive, and income is a necessity for every individual.
100%.
And what we need isn't sympathy. It's not sympathy. It's a fair access to paid opportunities, training, or genuine first chances so that somebody can invest in your potential, in what you can be, instead of looking at you for what you are.
I love that.
You know what I mean?
That is brilliant.
Do you understand?
Yes.
Me? Yeah, okay, perfect.
I love it. Well,
what do you have to say before we do end this?
Well, there's a lot that I need to say, but we are running out of time.
Okay.
But I do need to announce that we do have a winner. Okay, so our winner is Teslim. And the correct answer was, there are 2 Doppio Zeros. There's one on Florida Road and one in Amhlanga. So congratulations. We will be sending you a message to confirm all the details with you. But congratulations. And thank you so much.
Congratulations.
And thank you so much to our sponsors from Doppio Zero. So I just wanted to say, of course, Jazakallah for coming on. This was absolutely amazing and insightful. I really loved this.
Pleasure.
I love your energy. As I said, the first time, I met you properly in person when we actually spoke.
I was giving out pens. Pen for you. Pen for you.
No, but I loved your vibe. You were amazing. So I was like, no, she needs to come on to Next Gen. And you are definitely coming on again. There's no or I'll think about it. You have to come on, inshallah.
Okay.
Okay, so Jazakallah, I'll definitely see you soon.
Okay, thank you so much for having me. It was a pleasure. And to all of you guys that are listening, have a great iftar and make sure to drink lots of water.
Yes.
And stay hydrated.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam.